One of the things that's a requirement within the mortgage banking industry, and especially for compliance, is to have testing. But there's nothing really measurable to where, what did they learn, how is it related to one particular area. It's not until the end, and it's a pass, no pass.
So I'm known for this framework in gamification called octalysis. So it's an analysis based on an octagon shape. And it really breaks down motivation into 8 core drives.
Right.
So these are the 8 core drives that motivate us to do everything we do inside or outside of game, which means that if none of these 8 core drives are there, there's no motivation, no behavior happens. For instance, one of the core drives in the octalysis is core drive 3, empowerment of creativity and feedback.
Okay.
This means that our brains like to use our creativity and see feedback on it. And this is why measuring is so important. If you want to do something that requires your thinking, your unique expression, but then you want to see how it changes the system, how you're improving. In a game, everything is measured.
Right.
How many levels you defeated, how many points you got, how many coins you earned, what items you got 5 days ago, 5 months ago. And if these are not tracked, a gamer is upset. It's just like why did the game forget about these
Right.
things, and they leave the game. And so in training, in the workplace, you don't know how you're doing until a year later you get a year-end report.
Exactly.
Right? So by adding more things that are measured, we give users more feedback to help them to become more engaged, kind of like playing Lego or playing with clay. You play and you see and you adjust.
Right. One of the great strengths that we have with Morf is being able to do that and have an individual, but have that individual look to how they're comparing to the rest of their team, or to be able to work within a team to be able to learn something, accomplish something. One of the things I'm very excited about that we have with Morf Media is what we call our 3-minute playbook. And what's great about what we have is they can actually take that same information, put it into one of the 3-minute playbooks, put a couple of questions on, measure to one of the 8 core drivers, and immediately know, and be able to have the gamification element to say, okay, whichever team gets this done first or reaches this score will get a certain badge or a certain level or be able to receive that value.
By adding a lot of these core drives, you make it more fun. So what you mentioned is core drive 5, social influence and relatedness. When you do things in a group, it automatically makes it more intrinsically rewarding, engaging. And we know that not everyone likes individual competitions, sometimes stress them out, but as a group competitions, people are more engaged because even if not everyone is competitive, no one likes to drag their team down. Everyone wants to be part of the group working collaboratively. And so having a group competitive setup oftentimes drives up your business metrics significantly.